Hello, Medium. This is Christopher Connors here. Thank you so much for reading my series, The Formula That Leads to Wild Success on Medium, and for reading all of my other writing on here. I really appreciate all of the nice words and thoughts that you shared with me along the way, and it really does mean a lot. One left to go after today. This is number 9 in my series, and I chose to focus on the life of Ellen DeGeneres. I chose Ellen for a couple of reasons. I've always been so impressed by her ability to keep it clean and her sense of humor. She's such a funny person. She's had such a brilliant career in comedy. She was then able to expand that into television, and also very well known as the voice in the Finding Nemo and Finding Dory movies as Dory. Ellen has a real grace about her and a real class, and I think that is kind of the byproduct that we see by the way that she carries herself and the way that she lives her life. And so there were 3 things in the article that I focused on, 3 lessons that I take away from the life of Ellen DeGeneres that I really try to incorporate into my own, and certainly advocate that anybody else would as well. The first is to have fun and to live with a sense of humor. And that's easy, obviously, for a comedian, but the lesson that I take, number 1, is have fun. Sometimes life can get serious, and sometimes there's difficult moments and there's adversity in life, and the more we keep a smile on our face and the more that we can laugh, it makes life more enjoyable, and it makes life more fun, and we're more fun to be around when we're having a good time and when we get to smile and we laugh. As well, Ellen is kind and she's generous, and it's the way that she treats people. Just such a great air about her and the way that she carries herself. I think that so much of what she talks about and some of the speeches that she's given at awards is just encouraging people to be kind to others. I watched the humanitarian award that she received at the People's Choice Awards earlier this year, and more than anything else, her message was just to be kind and be kind, to love one another. And truly, the way that she lives her life is an example of that, through her philanthropy, through just being a wonderful example of the way that we should live. Last and not least, and then somewhat related to number 2 in terms of being kind, is number 3. One of the most authentic people I've ever observed in my life. Ellen DeGeneres is herself. She has such a goofy, awkward, clumsy, kind of funny way about her and how she carries herself. And a lot of that is just, life is funny, and life is not always, where we get to just show our corporate selves sometimes like we would in the workplace, or just, that we're putting on an act for others. I think the only time Ellen is really acting is when she's doing her comedy routine, which is maybe rehearsed in advance. But otherwise, she's just being who she is, and she's letting that fly, and it's sharing it with the world and trying to give everybody a smile. And if nothing else, in the message that I try to convey in this series, The Formula That Leads to Wild Success, and in all of my writing, be who you are. Be the real person that God intended you to be, and I think wonderful things will happen in your life. Thank you for watching this video. It's been a pleasure to share this series with you. Stay tuned. Next week is the last one. I will not reveal who it is just yet, but I look forward to continuing to write for you here on Medium. Check out my website. It's at the bottom of my articles, chrisdconnors.com. My debut book, The Courage to Have Faith in the 21st Century, will be out later this year. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.